What is the greatest comeback to an insult you've ever heard? 1. Someone yelled out in Walmart, "I'm not ashamed of who I am." Another voice echoed back, "That's your parents' job." 2. I saw a clip of a stand-up comedian the other day, and he said something like, "The first time I smashed, it was terrible." And this woman yells, "You mean yesterday?" The crowd loses it. And while the comedian waits for the laughter to die down, you can see him thinking. Once it's just a few chuckles, he goes, "Glad you remember." 3. I used to work with this 70-year-old woman, our supervisor. One day, one of the ladies told her, "Kiss my giant," and the old lady came back with, "Where do I start? You're so fat your crack goes all the way up your back." 4. A guy makes fun of his bald friend by rubbing his head and saying, "Wow, your head is as smooth as my wife's giant." His friend rubs his own head and goes, "Wow, you're right." 5. My grandma asked my cousin, who'd had a lot of partners and 2 kids at this point, if she was ever gonna get married. "Cousin, it's not like that anymore. We don't buy cars without test driving them first." Grandma, "Yeah, but they don't let you put 100,000 miles on them either." 6. A friend of mine was getting yelled at by these 2 identical twin girls in a class I had. He looked super confused and said, "If you 2 are identical, how come only one of you is hot?" 7. Back in high school, my friend and I were on our way to a track meet. He was checking out this really nice car in the parking lot when this douchebag noticed him. "Douchebag, why bother looking at that? You know you'll never be able to get one." My friend, without missing a beat, said, "For the same reason you watch romantic movies."